Hi everyone. What we're going to make today is homemade cheesecake. Simplest cake you can make. You have graham crackers, 1 package, 2 tablespoons of sugar, and a half a stick of melted butter. Crush up your graham crackers, sprinkle some cinnamon, your sugar, your butter, mix it together and then put it in your pans. Now as you see here, I have 2 different size pans. I have several different size cheesecake pans, but just depends on how many packages of cream cheese you're going to use. And then in this bowl, I have 5 packages of cream cheese. I'm going to add 1 cup of sugar. And that's it, and I'm going to use 1 capful of my vanilla extract. And that's all there is to a cheesecake. Now we're going to blend this up a little bit. Make sure your cream cheese is at room temperature. Otherwise, if it's real hard and cold, when you go to mix it, it's going to fly all over your kitchen. Big lumps, just all over the kitchen. You want to get this nice and creamy. Now back home in New York, there was a few places, and trust me, living in New York City, you go to a lot of different restaurants throughout. I don't care, Brooklyn, Manhattan, Queens. You go to check out the food. So I've been to several places for cheesecake. And some of my favorite ones make their own cheesecakes. And all of them except one said that their cheesecake is nothing more than cream cheese and sugar and a real small splash of some vanilla. One of them over off of 38th and Broadway, they would save a little bit of the cream cheese batter and they would add some sour cream in there and top their cheesecake with that little bit of sour cream cheese mixture. Oh my God. You talk about just, decadent, mouth-watering, so creamy. Okay, get your baking spatula. When I'm doing pastries, I love my spatula that has the little dip in it. It fits right around the bowls, perfect. Okay, now, here's a trick I'm going to show you. Take a stick of butter. Run it around the edge of your cake pan. The reason being, your cake won't stick. And when you go to release it, it'll come apart a lot easier. You can always use parchment paper if you have it, or some wax paper if you have it, which I do. I just didn't cut any in strips. And this is an older pan. It's not like my new little one over here. So just want you to see how creamy this is. See how creamy that is? So no lumps. That's how you want it. And then you just pour it into your pan. Real nice and thick like. I'm going to put my little bit in my other pan first. This way I know what I have available for leftovers to finish off in the big one. Okay, so that looks good. I'm going to get this all in there. Oh yeah. It's got that nice glisten to it. Now preheat your oven to around 275, 285. Cheesecakes need to cook slowly. You do not cook these at regular temperature. Okay? The moment you see a slight hint of a crack starting in your cheesecake, take it out. Take it out. It's done. So I'm going to show you what your cheesecake should look like. Now, if you want a cheesecake that's up near the top of the rim, give it about to at least here so that any rising that it may do, it's not going to come over the pan. Yes, cheesecakes will rise slightly, especially if you're going to add other stuff in it. But as you see, it's nice and creamy. It's all smooth, pretty even, nice and tight, which is how you want your cheesecake. Put it in. Cheesecake, I have my oven because I'm in Florida and I'm using an electric stove. So I've got my stove set at 295 and I will keep it there for about an hour, and then I will reduce my heat down to 275 for approximately an hour to 30 minutes to an hour. Okay, so this one here, we filled this sucker right on up. And this one I'm giving to somebody as a gift. So, and as you see, I did not use sour cream or eggs or any other weird stuff. Just cream cheese, sugar, and a little splash of vanilla. That's it.